I just wanted to do this one because this one was a little bit more geared towards, what we do as people who serve and just what we're trying to achieve, right? Yes. Does this work? We're good? We're good. I'm sure my story is not any different from yours, so it goes like this. I come from a long line of impossibilities. A circumstance that happened to manifest because random chance allowed it to. My father has produced nearly 400 billion sperm cells in his lifetime, one of which happened to unite with one of the 500 eggs of my mother, which happened to develop into me. And when we calculate the probability of that specific sperm-egg combination, then the chances are roughly 200 trillion to 1. Because had it been a different month, a different day, a different egg, a different sperm, the child would have been similar, but he or she would have been a completely different entity, ultimately different from me. And even deeper, what are the chances that my parents would have had a child in the first place? That they could have fallen in love? That they could have met within their lifetimes with enough time to interact? I often wonder what brought them to make eye contact for the first time, leading to the next, and I don't have any of the answers, except to know that I've vowed to never pass up an opportunity to look someone in their eyes. And those were just my parents, because before them were my grandparents, all 4 of their stories. And before them there were 8, and before them there were 16, 32, 64. 6 generations have passed, and planned nearly 200 years ago, 64 individuals scattered around this world had completely separate intentions. Their paths completely different from each other, aside from a convergence at a single point in the space-time continuum. Me. Alright, forget it, and my 2 brothers. But I ask, what are the chances? Had my mother's grandparents not moved here from China, then she would have been 1 in a billion, speaking another tongue, living a parallel life never existed, and had my father's grandmother not been conceived through a secret love affair between a strong Hawaiian woman and a missionary man who gave her great eyes and fair complexion, that the combination of Hawaiian, Caucasian, and Chinese that makes me, would never have had a chance to be conceived. And I ask, what are the chances that Polynesian voyagers could have found such a small landmass separated by thousands of miles of sea? What are the chances that James Cook and his crew could have landed at Kealoha after being stranded for days at sea? What are the chances that immigrants from Asian lands would take a chance on dreams and leave their countries for foreign borders to save away on soils that bore fruits of possibilities? I don't have any of the answers, except to know that I've vowed to never pass up an opportunity to understand someone else's culture. Because with 6.5 billion people comes 6.5 billion possibilities. That's 6.5 billion points of wisdom to learn from. And what are the chances that the next person you meet could be the next Einstein? What are the chances that our own lives will amount to greatness? What are the chances that throughout our lives we'll touch others? What are the chances that the next ideal we spawn could revolutionize the world? What are the chances? Because the fact that we're simply here means we've already beat our odds genetically. That we already come from a long line of impossibilities. And I don't have any of the answers, except to know that I've vowed to never stop striving to make something of my life, except being the next person to do something significant as 1 in a million, how 1 in a billion, then I'm willing to die trying, knowing that it was worth it, because with 6.5 billion people living in this world, someone's got to be willing to take that chance.